Hey there, Cutie and Cosplay here with another video. In today's video, I thought it would be fun to share some behind the scenes and get into the process of making my videos. As a side note, I am at the end recovering from a little cold, so if I sound a little off, that's why. Alright, so let's get into the process of how I put these videos together. Now, I'm by no means a professional, very far from it, so I'm still kind of polishing my technique, enhancing my skills, you know. Hopefully it only gets better with time, but for now, here's what I do. I'm starting with my notes. I pick my topic, and then the way I choose my topics is typically based on what's going on in the video game world, or just what I'm feeling like could be a fun video at the time. Now, I will say that I wish I could make videos all about like jellycat stuffed animals or silly little things sometimes, but you know, it's important to know your audience, otherwise nobody's gonna care about what you're doing. After I've chosen my topic, I start on some notes. Now, I will say that this was not always the case. Back in my early videos, I would go without notes, and I really did not enjoy the result at all. I would just end up on long tangents for these small points, very unnecessary. I would often forget things that I really had wanted to express, or they just did not come out as eloquently as I had wanted, and my videos just ended up painfully long. Now, these notes that I type out, they keep me on track. I make sure to say most or all of the things that were on my mind, and I think the videos just come out a lot cleaner. It really streamlines the process. I don't end up with 30 minutes of footage for a 10-minute video that I then need to cut down. Alright, so notes are done. Next part is makeup and outfit. So I choose what makeup look I want to do and what outfit I'd like to wear. If it's something where my outfit could have theme colors, like my previous console rankings videos, then I'll try to pick colors within the schemes. If it's something where cosplay fits in, then I love any excuse to wear any of my cosplays. And then I also do inspired or themed outfits sometimes. I guess you could also say closet cosplays. I feel like I usually do those for my Cutie Tries It videos, but sometimes for my regular ones too. And sometimes I just have no particular plan in mind and I just try new things or wear what I think looks cute, anything like that. Next part of the process is setting up and filming. So I have to set everything up, and this can be quite a process since my room is so small. It's good to have my room clean beforehand, but even then I still have to shuffle things around so that I have enough room for my tripod stand and the 3 lights that I use. I set up the microphone, I do a little test, and I make sure that the sound's right and that the lighting looks correct. Also, sometimes, depending on the video, I dig out some of my older consoles and accessories to showcase them whenever it's relevant to the topic. But it's not something that I always do, just because it adds extra time to get ready as well as actually look for certain items. I have lots of drawers that I put my gaming stuff into, so it's always kind of a treasure hunt. And once the setup's all done, I film the video, which is relatively simple, you know, just get my point across using my notes and then finish filming. And as a little side thing, usually immediately after filming, I'll try to come up with a thumbnail and then take that picture, and then that becomes my thumbnail. My next big step is editing. So I'll cut the video, I take out any unnecessary mistakes, and I end up shaving some minutes off the video. Then I have to find images or clips or take my own and add them in at relevant spots in the video. Then of course, I always include my Patreon wall and my ending screen. Lastly, I try to pick songs that are relevant to the video or relevant to specific sections in the video, which again does take a bit of time, but I really do enjoy a lot of gaming soundtracks, so it's important to me that I try to put in that extra effort. But I will say there are a few times when I don't put in music for certain games or franchises, and that's mostly for two reasons. Either I ran out of time and I need to finish the video so that I can post it on my weekly schedule, or I just didn't like any of the music for that game that I brought up. But that one's pretty rare since most of the games have great music. And as part of the editing process, I do use Photoshop to then edit my thumbnails, and that's a relatively simple process, probably 10 to 20 minutes depending on what I'm doing. One thing I forgot to mention is that I like to edit my videos on my phone, so then I can edit on the go and take it when I go house sitting or anything like that, and it's really handy. And then comes the post video part of working on videos. So this is just a little extra, but after the video is posted, I still try my best to read most messages and comment as best I can. Sometimes I am unable to, since it's time consuming to write back to so many messages, and even then sometimes I don't get notifications for some of them. YouTube just ends up a little weird sometimes, where I'll get maybe 8 comments, but for some reason I only get like 6 notifications, so it's easy for a message or two to slip through the cracks. And at the end of the day, right now YouTube is just something that I do for fun, so I do have other priorities that come before making videos or answering comments. And I will say that I don't answer trolls though, because not every comment is worth engaging with. And that's one of the reasons that I limit my social media presence, because some people are just, they're weenies, and I don't want to deal with that.
A weenie? You are the weenie!
Alright, so that is my behind the scenes of how I put together my little videos. Yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments, and thank you so much for watching my videos. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate every comment, and thanks for taking the time to be here, and thanks for not being a weenie. Alright, have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!